Yo, what's going on, guys? So today we're going to be taking a look at some newer Yu-Gi-Oh cards. If you're an OG enough Yu-Gi-Oh player, you guys might have remembered Box of Friends. And it was a really interesting few set of cards that worked kind of well with each other. But it looks like they're getting maybe some more support in the future coming out in the Premium Pack 2021, plus some other cards. But on top of that, we've got a new Ice Barrier card. It looks like they're still getting more support coming out in Lightning Overdrive. That's where we're going to be getting some of the other ZW weapons as well. And on top of that, we have a new $200 Stardust collectible over here. And I'm sure a lot of you guys really like Synchro Monsters, but there's a lot of stuff to hop into. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. So, starting off with some of the newer cards, we're going to be taking a look at Mirror Judge of the Ice Barrier. It is going to be a level 4 Water Warrior type effect monster with 1800 attack and 900 defense points. It says you can only use this card's name second and third effects once per turn each. The first effect is, while you control another Ice Barrier monster, your opponent loses 500 life points each time they pay life points to activate a card or effect. The second effect is you can target up to 2 Ice Barrier monsters in your graveyard and up to 2 cards in your opponent's graveyard and shuffle them into the deck. That's actually a really good effect. If only this part of it was also a quick effect, this would just be so much better, since Ice Barriers can actually cycle through cards quite fast. But the third part of it says if you control another Ice Barrier monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one attacker's monster on the field, change it to defense position. If this was also a quick effect, that would be really good as well, although it is technically banishing from the graveyard. I really wish this effect, again, was a quick effect. Now, this other effect might open up the door to some cheese with maybe like Chain Energy, potentially, or is that take damage? I have to double check. I don't really know if there's anyone that's going to make an Ice Barrier burn, but I guess it kind of counters things. Oh gosh, we still have the Ice Barrier deck loaded up over here, but there is a card called Chain Energy. Is an old school Yu-Gi-Oh card, but each player must pay 500 life points to basically normal summon, special summon, set or activate cards from his or her hand. So basically what that would mean is every single time they do something, as long as you, again, you control another Ice Barrier with Chain Energy, that's 1,000 life points every single time. Now that can add up, especially if someone goes activate this card, do this. There's a lot of combo decks that could potentially be ruined, but is someone really going to burn someone to death with a new Ice Barrier? That would be trollsy, but we'll have to wait and see. In fact, we just dropped an Ice Barrier video. If you guys haven't checked it out, I'll also pin it down below. It's facing off against their full power Dragon Rulers too, using the new Ice Barriers. Does this really add too much to the deck? I feel like it really needs like a free special summon effect. That would have been pretty nice, or if the stats were just a little bit better, like 2100 for level 4 would have been kind of nice too. But again, I just feel like it's a little bit lackluster, but this, again, is kind of more interesting than anything else. I just wish this was a quick effect. Anyways, moving on. This is the new Stardust figure. I want to say it's more of a statue here. I'm not sure if it actually moves. We do have a few pictures of it, but this is very expensive. Again, it's like over $200, and that's not even going to include, obviously, if you guys buy it off of some website that's going to have a markup price. But there is the size. It's 30 centimeters, including the pedestal over here. But nonetheless, it's going to be pretty cool to go ahead and get your hands on it if you guys are interested in collecting like figures and stuff. I just feel like $200 is a little bit much, and yo, I'm a man of culture. I don't know if you guys know what a Phison is, but don't look it up. You'll absolutely get you in trouble though. But like, I don't know. I feel like $200 is a little bit high for this. I think even like 50 to 100 would have been like a good price point. But let me know, guys, if you think that this Stardust is worth $200. For some collectors, it could be definitely worth it, as some of the, you know, memorabilia for certain games does go up. I do like how it is also translucent over on the chest over here. That's really cool, although the picture, if you zoom up too hard, it gets a little pixelated. But next up over here, we have another Rush card over here. This is, I like how it's called Tencent Max with 3 exclamation marks. But anyways, it's a reference for, I guess, the episode. I didn't actually catch the episode, but nonetheless, this is the new Yu-Gi-Oh card for Rush Duel. It's kind of an interesting card. Anyways, it's a normal spell card that says send one monster from your hand to the graveyard. Choose one face-up monster you control. This turn it gains 400 attack, and if it attacks, Pierce. If it is level 10, you get to just inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent, which I think for Rush Duels, since it's not like a once per turn, and remember, you're going to be drawing cards every single turn. Maybe there's going to be some cheesy way to go ahead and burn someone with it, but nonetheless, I just like the artwork on the card and the name of it, Tencent Max. It's just really cool over here. And next up, I want to go ahead and talk about the new Premium Pack 2021 over here. We don't know, well, we know the prices of it. It's 15 packs per box, but obviously in the TCG, we're going to get it in some other form, but we do have a hint at, what might be in here. So there's doll monsters. I'm not sure if this is related to some of the other cards that were in the box of friends, but if we look at the doll monster bear over here, this one over here, it says it's level 4 defensive, but that's obviously from like the manga over here. But this bear is the exact same bear that is in like the Princess Cologne and box of friends, so I think that they're getting more support. That's the bear right there, if you guys can see it. And on top of that, I think that that's also the little girl over here, the doll monster Miss Imagine. So I think we're getting some more support for this because this had the box of friends, but that was like the only thing that you'd go into it, and what it was actually support for if you guys didn't actually play it, because there's probably a lot of you guys that probably didn't play it because, well, it didn't really become meta. But it lets you go ahead and bring out some normal monsters whose attack or defense or 0, as long as it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard. And that's just part of the effect over there. It's not by like opponent's card effect. So I'm hoping that they have some instant access to popping via their own effects, granting us abilities to get out some really good cards. You can get out the YuGiOh as well as the Cyframe Driver. And remember with this, you're gonna get 2 monsters over there, which is pretty cool. But then also there is technically another part of it that whatever, you get the 2 normal monsters whose attack and defense is 0 and face-up defense push. You can only use this effect once per turn. Monsters special summoned by this effect cannot be used as synchro material monsters, and they're destroyed during your next end phase. So obviously you would just go into other links for that. You could also technically use them since they are like one of them's a tuner for like maybe very specific things. So I think that opens up the doors again for more plays, and there's also more support for normal monsters coming out. So hopefully this will be what we get support for, because I've always wanted to make a Princess Cologne deck actually viable, but it just really wasn't that great. But anyways, guys, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for the video. Let me know, guys, what you think of the cards down below. But thanks for tuning, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed checking out some of the new Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. And if you did, drop a like on it. And if you are new here and you want to see more new Yu-Gi-Oh news as soon as it comes out, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel with that notification on, and you'll definitely see more very soon. But take care, guys, and definitely check out the Ice Barrier duels. It's actually pretty hype. Again, it'll be pinned down below. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one. I'm signing out. Peace.